going to get started right away in a tabletop position. Bring your shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Really spread all 10 fingertips and really press through the fingertips and the knuckles so you don't dump weight into the wrists. Take a few rounds of cat-cow. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, draw the heart forward. As you exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, really press your mat away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come to a neutral spine. Extend. Let's walk your hands a whole handprint in front of where they were. Rock your weight forward so that your shoulders are still over wrists. And extend both legs long. Find a high plank. Reach through the crown of the head. Keep the shoulders over wrists. Kick back through the heels. Nice active core. And on your exhale, let the heels fall over to the right. Press into the right palm. Reach the left palm up to the sky. And for more grounding, you can lower that right knee to support you, stacking that left shoulder on top of right. One more inhale. As you exhale, come back to your high plank. Hold for an inhale. Bring the feet together, let the heels drop over to the left, press into that left palm as you reach the right arm up to the sky. Stack that right shoulder over left. Again, option to drop the left knee down for more grounding. One more inhale. As you exhale, come back to that high plank position. And as you exhale, gently bend the knees, lift the hips, find down dog. Start pedaling out the dog, bending one knee as you lengthen the other. Keep pressing through all 10 fingertips. Release the head and neck. Bend the knees, lift the heels, look between the hands, take a few steps to the top of your mat. And let your head fall forward. Keep bending the knees, maybe grab opposite elbows. Gently sway side to side, releasing any tension in the neck. On your next exhale, release the hands, tuck the chin to the chest, slowly roll up to stand. Let your head be the last thing to rise. When you get there, roll the shoulders up and down and back 3 times. And notice where you're holding weight in your feet. Maybe rock your weight forward and back. See if you can equally distribute your weight. See if you can keep the balls of the feet and the heels on the mat as you lift all 10 toes. Then try to roll one toe down at a time from the pinky toe to the big toe. Feel the inner arches lift and a nice grounded feeling. Your feet pressing into the mat. Shoulders stacked over hips, active thighs, palms face forward. As you inhale, sit back, find chair pose. Look down, make sure you can see all 10 toes. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Shoulders draw down the back. And as you exhale, fold forward. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale, flat back. Find length in the spine. Hands can come to thighs or shins. And as you exhale, plant the hands. Step back to that high plank position. And as you exhale, drop the knees, hug the elbows in towards the ribs, lower halfway, supported chaturanga. As you inhale, find a back bend, upward facing dog, only hands and tops of feet touching the mat. Draw the heart forward. As you exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath. right leg long and back. As you exhale, bend the knees, step the foot between the hands. Spin that left heel down, rise up for warrior one. So that left hip wants to open up, but draw it forward to the top of your mat as you draw the right hip back. Keep a bend in the right knee. Your pinkies rotate inwards, shoulders drawing down the back. Exhale, frame the right foot with your hands. Kick that foot up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg long and back. As you exhale, bend the knees, step the foot between the hands, spin that right heel down, rise up for warrior one on the other side. Again, that right hip wants to open up, so draw it forward to the top of your mat. Keep a bend in the left knee. Pressing the feet into the mat as you reach through your fingertips. Exhale, frame the left foot. Three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Bend the knees, lift the heels, look between the hands, get to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. As you inhale, find chair pose, reach the arms out and up in front of you, sit back. Make sure you can see all 10 toes. As you exhale, rise up to stand. On your next exhale, bring your hands to touch in front of your heart. Take 3 breaths here. Check in with yourself, check in with your breath, check in with any sensations in the body. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward over yourself. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank, and take a flow. On your exhale, lower. On your inhale, find a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths in your down dog. Keep pressing through all 10 fingertips. Relaxing the head and neck. Inhale, right leg long and back. As you exhale, bend the knee and try to touch your right tricep as you rock forward. Inhale, lengthen, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, rock forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, step the foot between the hands, spin that left heel all the way down, spiral the arms up to a T, warrior two. Look down, make sure you can see that right big toe, the right heel's in line with the left arch of the foot, a good bend in the right knee. Shoulders stay stacked over hips. As you inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen the right leg. Exhale, warrior two. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Hold for an inhale. As you exhale, extended side angle, bring that right forearm to the right thigh, reach that left arm up and overhead. Keep pressing through the pinky edge side of that left foot. Really press through the feet as you reach through your fingertips. You got this. 2 more breaths. On your next exhale, look down at your right foot, frame the foot with your hands, spin up that left heel, kick back that right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. Inhale, left leg long and back. As you exhale, bend the knee, rock forward, try to touch your left tricep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, step the foot between the hands, warrior two on the other side. Look down, make sure you can see that left big toe. Shoulders stacked over hips. Gaze over the left fingertips. As you inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen that left leg. Exhale, bend, warrior two. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, bend. Hold for an inhale. As you exhale, extended side angle, bring that left forearm to your left thigh. Reach that right arm up overhead. Keep pressing through the pinky edge of that right foot. 2 more breaths here, you got it. As you exhale, look down at your left foot, frame the foot, spin up that right heel, 3-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, take a breath. Inhale, right leg long and back. As you exhale, bend the knees, step the foot between the hands, rise up for warrior two. See if you can sink in a little deeper into your warrior. As you inhale, lengthen the right leg, kick that left hip back, reach the right fingertips forward, then hinge from the hips downward, triangle pose. So that left shoulder stacks over right. Make sure you don't dump weight into that right hand. Use your torso, use your core to hold your upper body. Press through the feet as you reach through the fingertips. 1 more inhale. As you exhale, bend the right knee, frame the foot, 3-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg long and back. As you exhale, bend the knees, step the foot between the hands, rise up for warrior two on the other side. See if you can sink in a little deeper here. Shoulders stay stacked over hips. On your next inhale, lengthen the left leg, reach the left fingertips forward, then start to hinge down, triangle pose. Right shoulder stacks over left, check in, make sure you're not dumping weight into the left side. Really using the core to hold your upper body up. 2 more breaths here. On that exhale, bend the left knee, frame the left foot, 3-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, take a breath. On your exhale, bend the knees, come down, take a child's pose, big toes touch, knees wide. Reach the arms out in front of you. Let the forehead draw towards the mat. Press into your palms, come back to a tabletop position. And then slowly drop the hips to either side. Swing the feet out in front of you. Make sure you're on your sits bones, so maybe scooch yourself forward. Find a nice tall spine, reaching through the crown of the head. Check in, make sure you're not slouching here. So draw the heart up and forward. Reach through the crown of the head. Flex the feet. Press the hands into the mat. Then bend the right knee. Cross that right foot on the outside of the left thigh, hugging that knee in towards the chest. Then reach that left arm up and begin to twist over to your right. And you can just keep hugging this knee, or you can hook the elbow outside. Bring that right hand just floating in space behind you, maybe fingertips on the mat, maybe the full palm on the mat. With each inhale, keep the length in the spine. Each exhale, twist a little deeper. On your next inhale, unwind, lengthen out that right leg, bend the left. Plant the sole of the left foot on the outside of that right thigh. You can keep hugging this left knee in towards your chest, reaching that left arm back behind you. You can take that right arm up and twist a little deeper, hooking that elbow outside the knee. Again, use your inhale to grow taller, and use your exhale to sink, twist a little deeper. On your next inhale, unwind. Bring the soles of the feet to touch, let the knees fall out wide. And if your hips are screaming at you, just move your feet further away from your body. Keep that nice tall spine, reaching through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, hinge from the hips forward. Use your elbows as leverage to push your knees further away from one another. With each exhale, see if you can sink a little deeper without sacrificing the length in your spine. On your next inhale, rise up. Use your hands to help close the knees. Scoot up a little bit onto your, up on the mat. Then slowly make your way to your back. Go as slow as you can. And then just get adjusted there. Feel the mat and the floor supporting you, holding you up. Keep the left sole of the foot planted, left knee bent. And begin to lengthen the right leg, lift it up, sole of the foot up to the sky, flex the foot. And then bend the right knee, open up the hip, take that ankle on top of the left thigh, and keep encouraging the knee away from the body. Your reclined figure four. You can stay right here, keep flexing that right foot to protect the knee. Or you can interlace the hands behind the left thigh and use your elbow to gently encourage that knee further away from the body. Two more breaths here. On that exhale, plant the left foot, lengthen out the right leg, slowly lower it down to the mat. Bend the right knee, plant the foot on the mat. Lengthen out that left leg, bring the sole of the foot up to the sky. Keep flexing that left foot, then bend the left knee, open up the hip, and take that ankle on top of the right thigh. Again, you can stay right here. Or option to take the hands, interlace them behind the right thigh. Use your left elbow to help encourage that left knee away from you. See if you can start to deepen your breath. Two more on this side. On that exhale, plant the right foot, lengthen the left leg, slowly lower it down to the mat, and then bend the knee, plant the left foot. Take the feet as wide as the mat. Imagine your knees as windshield wipers. Let them fall gently over to the left and up and over to the right. Alternate this a few times. Find what feels good for you. Hug the knees into the chest. You can grab backs of thighs or shins. Give yourself a little embrace. And then keep the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head, flat on the mat. As you reach the arms between the legs for either the shins, ankles, or outsides of the feet for happy baby. Knees drawing outside the armpits, soles of the feet up to the sky. And just notice if your tailbone came up or your head is up, lower your hands and you're gripping. Maybe just grab the backs of the thighs instead of forcing yourself to reach up to your feet. Long spine, long flat spine on the mat. Feel free to take any little movements here, maybe rocking side to side, maybe lengthening one leg and then the other. Two more breaths here. Hug the knees into the chest one last time. And as you exhale, find your final resting posture, Shavasana. Let your feet fall as wide as the mat, palms face the sky. Start to deepen your breath, close the eyes. Take this time to go inward and just check in with yourself. See how you're feeling today. Notice if you're holding on to any tension in the body. Can you use the next few moments to soften that area of the body, to relax? Just visualize any of that tension melting away. Evaporating off of the bones, off the muscles, off the skin. And slowly start to deepen your breath, wiggle your fingers and toes. Bend your knees and melt your body all the way over to one side. Taking your time and keeping your eyes closed. Come back up to a comfortable seat. When you get there, bring the palms to touch in front of you. Exhale out all the air. Inhale through the nose. Audible exhale through the mouth. Two more like that. Inhale. And let something go. Inhale. Exhale. Take a few more moments here, recognizing your effort, your commitment. I thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.